Well, here at the Citizen and New Arrival Information Center, we've had a big celebration, a ribbon cutting, where the Minister of Alberta Employment and Immigration and the Mayor have officially opened a new information service to all new arrivals to the City of Edmonton. Well, we know that for sure the entire country is going to rely increasingly on immigration for maintaining and expanding our labor supply. So if we don't attract newcomers to the city, actually we're going to suffer economically. So the primary reason is to ensure that we can be an economically sustainable region into the future.
So it's very important for us to make sure that their initial experience of newcomers to Edmonton is positive and welcoming. So having this center located at City Hall really sends a positive message. Give them the experience that, government centers or government buildings are open and accessible.
So what we've got now is people that are actually trained to greet in a welcoming way new arrivals to the city and provide a host of different information, everything from education to transit to schools to recycling and garbage and all kinds of stuff that any new arrival to a city, housing, is going to be asking about.
Learning a new language is quite a challenge, right? So for people when they come here, if they have a service available in their own language, that is a huge, huge asset.
We actually have a phone line interpretation system right here available immediately when folks come in up to 150 different languages.
Makes life much easier and also leaves the impression that this city is really open and accessible, and that city is putting their efforts into making newcomers more welcome.
We've got the Newcomers Guides being published right now in 6 different languages. We've got English, French, Spanish, Hindi, Arabic, and Mandarin Chinese. Everything we're trying to create sort of consistency between the information that's provided through 311, through the Citizen and New Arrival Information Center, and in the Newcomers Guide. So it's got some of that same information in print form. It's actually connected to a much broader initiative that City Council set for itself a few years ago. It was the Immigration and Settlement Initiative. And Council wanted to see a whole broad range of initiatives happen. And this is connected to work that we're doing in community services, for example. We have a grants program that's helping support new immigrant organizations, and they're providing services and supports to their local communities. Community gatherings that are happening twice a year with the immigrants and refugee communities, because we want to create a two-way dialogue with these communities. So they're happening twice a year, and they're coordinated by our Community Services and Office of Diversity and Inclusion. We've also, in our Human Resources branch, we've got internships with our immigrants where they can get the kind of needed Canadian experience. So there's all kinds of different initiatives that the city has taken on in the last about 3 years.
I am really excited that the City of Edmonton is one of the progressive, forward-looking organizations that really look at, it's very people-focused.
We know that when people are warmly welcomed and feel like they've gotten settled into a city, they send the message abroad to their friends and neighbors all over the world that this is a great place to live. And Edmonton is a great place to live, so we want them to share that message, and this is the way to do it.
Oh, I am really, I'm so excited. I think this is one of the happiest day for me. It focused on how we can make our Edmontonians, our newcomers, new arrivals, life easier, so they continue to stay here and feel welcome.
Oh, I'm really excited about what the City of Edmonton is doing. I'm also really proud of what the city's doing. The City of Edmonton is, I've been told by a number of people in federal, provincial departments, that we're way ahead of the game. So I'm really proud of what Edmonton's doing.
But by the turnout here and the unanimous support from my council colleagues for this center and the location of this center at City Hall, I was amazed and really opened my eyes to how progressive and forward-looking our City Council is.